let's finish up limiting reactants with a mole to mole calculation. We're going to use the balanced equation for water because it's the simplest thing I know. 2H2 plus O2 produces 2H2O. By now, since this is going to be a mass-to-mass problem, hopefully you guys all know the molar mass of hydrogen. H2 is 2, O2 is 32, and oxygen is 18. That makes life kind of easy. So what I'm given is 16 grams of hydrogen, 16 grams of oxygen, and I want to know how many grams of water I can make. So this is the question, this is the given, 16 grams of hydrogen, that's going to be the basis for one problem, 16 grams of oxygen, the basis for the other one, and this is what we're looking for. So giving myself a little bit more room, 16 grams of hydrogen. To convert from grams of hydrogen to moles of hydrogen, I divide by the molar mass. 1 mole of H2 for every 2 grams of H2. Grams of H2 will cancel. The next thing you need to do is get into units of water, and to do that we're going to look at the mole ratio of water to hydrogen. 2 moles of water are produced for every 2 moles of hydrogen used up. Moles of hydrogen will then cancel, and you're left with moles of water. But the question you're being asked is grams of water. So to do that, I'm going to multiply by the molar mass of water. This is all on that chart from the last time, the A to B chart. One thing I forgot to remember. We're going to call this guy A. We're going to call this guy A prime, which is just a mathematical way of saying a different A. Oh, this is going to be B. All right, so this is a grams A to moles of B problem. Grams of B. My bad. Or a grams of A prime to grams of B problem. Just if you're using that chart. So now I'm at moles of water. I need to convert to grams of water. 18 grams of water for every 1 mole. Moles of water will cancel. And if you do the calculation, you end up with 144 grams of water. Supposed to be grams in there somewhere. Now I'm going to do the same calculation with O2. Yeah, I know, it's longer than the other one. It happens. So I have 16 grams of O2, 1 mole of oxygen, weighs 32 grams. If I stop there, I'd have a half mole of oxygen, but I'm not stopping there, so grams of oxygen cancel. Now I need to get into units of grams or moles of water because I've got moles of oxygen. So I'm looking at the mole ratio of water to oxygen. 2 moles of water will produce 1 mole, or will use 1 mole of O2. Moles of O2 cancel. Now I need to multiply by the molar mass of water to finish this. It's the same as the molar mass of water was up there. 18 grams of water for every 1 mole of water. So it's going to be 16 divided by 32, which is a half, times 2, which conveniently is 1 times 18, which is going to give me 18 grams of water produced. These are substantially different. This is almost 10 times more than that, but this is the correct answer, where O2 is my limiting reactant and H2 is my excess. Happy spring break, guys.